Morning students. Yesterday we did few examples on circles. Right. Today I am going to start exercise 10.2. Exercise 10.2. Before starting the exercise problems, let us recall again few key points in circles. What are the key points? Suppose one point is lies inside the circle. If point lies inside the circle, how many tangents are possible? No tangents. So number of tangents here 0. Number of tangents, how many possible? 0. If point lies on the circle, how many tangents are possible? One tangent. How we can write like this one, right? Suppose point lies outside the circle, how many tangents are possible? From external point to the circle we can draw 2 tangents. So number of tangents 2 tangents. Okay, and remember this P is called point of tangency. If you join center and point of tangency, that line joining of center and point of tangency always perpendicular to the tangent. Okay, remember these points while solving the problems. They are very useful. Okay, right. Now I am going to start 10.2 exercise. First problem. See what is the given question. From a point Q, the length of tangent to a circle is 24 centimeters. From point Q, the length of tangent, to the circle is 24 centimeters, right? And the distance of Q, from the center O is 25 centimeters. Then find radius of the circle. Okay, this is the question. We are going to find radius of the circle. According to question, I will draw one figure. From the external point Q, I am taking external point Q, which is 25 centimeters away from the center. This is the center O. I am taking center O to the circle. So it is 25 centimeters away from the center, 25 centimeters. And we have here given that Q, from the point Q, the length of tangent. So from the point Q, I will draw one tangent. So it is, suppose point of tangent I am taking as P, and this is what PQ is, length of tangent. This tangent, no? So PQ length is known as length of tangent. It is also given, that is 24 centimeters. Now line joining of OP will be radius. What we are going to find? We are going to find radius. And we know the line joining of point of tangency and center always perpendicular to the tangent. Okay, right. Now I am going to solve the problem. Given, what is the given information? PQ is given. What is PQ? Length of tangent. That is PQ equal to 24 centimeters, right? And OQ is given. Q is away from center, 25 centimeters. Now we are going to find R, right? Now in triangle OPQ, by Pythagoras theorem, we can write OQ square equal to OP square plus PQ square. By Pythagoras theorem, we can write OQ square equal to OP square plus PQ square. Now substitute the values in that. In this equality, I am substituting the value. What is OQ? 25 square. Next step, 25 square is equal to OP is what? OP is radius, unknown quantity. We are going to find radius here. PQ is 24 square. Bring 24 at left hand side. What you will get? You will get R square equal to 25 square minus 24 square. Okay. Now R square equal to a square minus b square. Can I write like this? 25 plus 24, 25 minus 24. or you can write 25 square, 24 square, and you can calculate, you will get same value, right? Now 25 plus 24, 49. 25 minus 24, 1. 1 into 49, 49. So r square value 49. R value, r square is equal to, we can write 7 square. Then by comparing on both sides, r is 7 centimeters. So what is the radius of the circle? 7 centimeters. Okay, right. Now exercise 10.2, second problem. Problem number 2. In figure, so here one figure is given. Through the external point T, it is given that two tangents. One is touching at P to the circle, another one touching at Q to the circle, and OP, OQ are joined, and this is O center, and this angle is given 110 degrees. He is asking what is the angle between two tangents. He is asking this angle, right? In figure, question. In figure, TP, TQ are two tangents to the circle. Tangents to the circle with center O, right? and POQ is given. POQ angle. POQ equal to 110 degrees. Then find PTQ angle. Then find PTQ angle. Okay. Now solution. So I am writing the given information given in the figure. Angle POQ equal to 110 degrees. POQ equal to 110 degrees. And see here, what is P? Point of tangency. Point of tangency and center. Line joining of point of tangency and center always perpendicular to the tangent. Again, Q is also point of tangency. Again, line joining of center and point of tangency always perpendicular to the tangent. So these two angles also known. So we know that OP perpendicular to PT, OQ perpendicular to QT, right? So that implies angle P 90 degrees, angle Q 90 degrees. Okay, which angle we are going to find? This angle. So this one known angle, this one already given, this one known angle. See the figure, this figure is quadrilateral. We have four sides now, quadrilateral. In quadrilateral, if you know three angles, we can find fourth angle by using sum of interior angles in quadrilateral. Okay, already three angles, known angles. Okay, in figure OPTQ is a quadrilateral. Quadrilateral. Okay, in quadrilateral we know that sum of interior angles in quadrilateral, sum of interior angles equal to 360 degrees. Okay, we know this condition. Sum of interior angles in quadrilateral 360 degrees. What are the interior angles in this figure? O angle plus angle P plus angle Q plus angle T is equal to 360 degrees. Okay. Angle O already given 110 degrees. Angle P 90 degrees. Angle Q 90 degrees. Angle T unknown, 360. 90 plus 90 180. 180 plus 110 290. 290 angle T is equal to 360. Angle T equal to 360 minus 290. 360 minus 290, 70. Right? Therefore we can write angle PTQ is equal to 70 degrees. This is the required angle. Okay. Right. Now let us do problem number 3. Problem number 3. Third problem. If tangent PAPB from point P to a circle inclined to each other at angle of 80 degrees, then find POA. Right? If tangents PAPB from point P to a circle with center O are inclined to each other at angle of 80 degrees. Then find POQ. Okay. See, according to question, I will draw the figure. So the external point P, we have two tangents, PA, P. This is A, this is B, and this is the center. Okay. I will join OA and OB. So what is given? The tangents PAPB from the point to a circle with center O are inclined to each other at angle of 80 degrees. PAPB inclined each other with the angle 80 degrees. So in between two tangent angle is given. PAPB. They are making 80 degrees angle with each other. Okay. Now what we are going to find? We are going to find POQR. We are going to find POA, not Q. This is POA. Okay. We are going to find POA, this angle. Okay. I am joining OB. Join the OB using dotted line. We are finding that POA, this angle. POA angle. Okay. Right. Solution. First, draw PAPB tangents to the circle. Join OA OB. Given that angle APB equal to how much? 80 degrees. Angle APB is 80 degrees. Right. Angle APB is 80 degrees. Now I need this angle means you can find total angle we can find. What is the total angle? This is 90 already. This is also 90. This is also given. So I will find total angle first of all. Then after I will find this angle. Okay. So what is the total angle now here? From the figure, we know that angle OAP equal to angle OAP is 90 degrees. OBP also 90 degrees. Okay. In quadrilateral OABP angle O plus angle A plus angle B plus angle P is equal to 360 degrees. Angle O unknown, total angle unknown. Angle A 90 degrees. This is also 90. Angle P 80 is equal to 360 degrees. Angle O 180. 90 plus 90 180. 180 plus 80 260. 260 equal to 360. Okay. Right. Now angle O equal to 360 minus 260. That is angle O equal to 100. Angle O is 100. Angle O means total angle. We can denote like this. AOB is 100 degrees. I got this total angle, but I need only AOP or POA, right? I got AOB angle, but we are going to find POA angle. To find this angle, actually this is this line OP line bisect this angle, okay? But directly you should not bisect this angle. First you show OAP triangle, OBP triangle are congruent. If they are congruent, automatically these two angles are equal. Then after you can bisect it, okay? Right. What I am going to prove now, these two triangles are congruent. In triangle, these two triangles, in OAP, in triangle OAP, and in triangle OBP, in triangle OBP. So here AP, BP are equal. Why AP, BP are equal? Why? Because through the external point, if you draw any two tangents, they are having the equal length. Okay, two tangents drawn from P, so their lengths are equal. Okay, next OA OB equal. Why OA OB are equal? Why? Because radius. Because they are radius of the circle, equal. And OP are equal. What is OP? Common side. Okay, OP equal. Why? Because it is common for both the triangles. Now see why side rule. By SSS rule, we can write OAP. OAP is congruent. This is congruent symbol. OBP. OAP congruent to OBP. By CPCD, corresponding parts of congruent triangle. By CPCD, we can write AOP and POB are equal. AOP plus AOP is equal to POB or BOP are equal. AOP, POP are equal. Now I am using this condition to find this angle, right? Right. We got what we got? We got this total angle. Angle AOB is 100 degrees. And AOB, how we can write? We can write AOB as AOP plus BOP is equal to 100 degrees. And in place of AOP, I will write, in place of BOP, I can write AOP again, 100 degrees. Why? Because here we got angle AOP is equal to angle BOP are equal. Already we got it. So in place of BOP and substituting AOP. AOP plus AOP, 2 angle AOP. 2 angle AOP equal to 100 degrees. And angle AOP is, that implies angle AOP is 50 degrees. Okay, this is the solution. Okay, right. Now next, problem number 4. Fourth problem. Problem number 4. Prove that the tangents drawn at the end of diameter. Prove that tangents drawn at prove that tangents drawn at end of the diameter of a circle are parallel. Of a circle are parallel. Okay. Now I am going to solve. I am going to prove this. Right. Suppose I am taking one circle here. and one diameter. Diameter means what? It is a chord passing through the center. So this is A, this is B. What are AB here? Ends of diameter. So what we are going to prove here? Prove that tangents drawn at ends of the diameter of a circle are parallel. Suppose I am drawing one tangent at A, at B. I am drawing PQ, MN. PQ, MN tangents. PQ tangent I drawn at B, MN tangent I drawn at A. Now we are going to prove that this PQ is parallel to MN. Okay. So first of all, let us consider a circle. A circle with diameter AB. Good. With diameter AB. Draw MN PQ tangents. Draw MN PQ tangents at the points A and B respectively. Draw two tangents at A and B respectively. Now after drawing two tangents MN and PQ, what we are going to prove? We are going to prove these two tangents are parallel. Okay. Now we are going to prove. Now we have to prove MN parallel to PQ. MN parallel to P. Right. See here, we know if two lines are parallel, then this will be transversal. If these two lines are parallel, then any line intersecting the two parallel lines, that line is called transversal. And if these two are parallel lines, then these two are alternate interior angles, and we know that alternate interior angles are equal, and these two are also equal. If alternate interior angles are equal, then these two lines are parallel. If these two lines are parallel, alternate interior angles are equal. So this is if and only if condition. If you show these two angles are equal, interior angles, alternate interior angles are equal, then you can say these two lines are parallel. If two lines are parallel given, then we can take these two angles are equal. Now here also I am using same condition here. We are going to prove that these two lines are parallel. To prove these two lines are parallel, we have to prove this angle and this angle. Here which is transversal line? AB is the transversal line. So these two angles are alternate interior angles, and these two angles are again alternate interior angles. If you show this angle are equal, this angle are equal, then we can say these two lines are parallel. Okay, right. We have to prove MN is parallel to P. Right. In figure, we can observe that. What we can observe? O is the center. O is line joining of center and point of tangency. We know that center and line joining of center and point of tangency are always perpendicular to the tangent. Again here also it will be perpendicular. Here it is also perpendicular. It is also perpendicular. So from the figure we can observe that OAM, angle OAM, right? OAM is equal to 90 degrees. Next to OAN also 90 degrees. Next this side OBP 90 degrees. Okay, and here OBQ also 90 degrees. All are 90 degrees. What we are going to prove? We are going to prove these two lines are parallel. For that, I will take these two angles are equal. Yes, they are equal. So therefore, we can write angle OAM is equal to OBQ, and OAN, angle OAN is equal to OBP. Therefore, alternate interior angles are equal. Alternate interior angles are equal. Interior angles are equal. If alternate interior angles are equal, then we can conclude that implies we can say MN is parallel to PQ. Therefore, tangents at endpoints of the diameter. Tangents at endpoints of diameter. Endpoints of diameter of the circle. Always parallel. Always parallel. Okay. This is one of the important problem. Now these four problems are enough today. I will give homework. I will send in the group. Okay. Copy these problems in your class notes. Thank you.